Hey folks, my name is Rob Satcham, owner and founder of Feedbackwrench. I'm going to walk you through our basic packages and pricing, and this one is for our simple website. I'm going to show you an example of our $4,500 simple website branding and writing. And essentially, unlike most firms, what we try and do is be very clear about what you're going to get. We are all about helping small businesses implement really good sites with great SEO so that they rank. And then we have different levels of that. So I just want to show you, I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to walk you through what's included, what our approach is and everything. So if you come here to our pricing and if you move your way down, you'll see that there's really three things we end up doing, right? We have branding and websites, lead generation with SEO and ads. And then we do local video production. If you're in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis area, we will help you tell the story. Now, we always say that there's three stages to a great website and a great business marketing system. Number one, we're going to build a high converting website and footprint. And I'm going to show you how our inexpensive system does that. Number two, we help you generate and take market share with paid advertising. And then number three, we create content and do search engine optimization to help you dominate the search engine so that when people search home builder near me, remodeler near me, accountant near me, you're going to be able to show up in Google. And that's not an easy thing. So I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper here. So those are kind of the three stages we recommend. And when we look at our simple website and branding, I want to walk through what's all included. So first off, we're going to do your logos. We're going to do your colors. We're going to do your branding. We're a graphic designer. We are going to make sure that you have a fantastic look and feel for your website, for your brand, and we're even going to give you some of these social media tools. So the first thing that we do is we're going to create a brand. We're going to help you with your logo. We're going to do your colors and typography. We undersell that, but we genuinely are going to help you have a fantastic looking setup. Number two, we're going to do simple brand scripting and messaging. That's probably one of the biggest advantages you'll get. Myself and my small team focus on doing what's called brand scripting writing. We are going to boil together and really deliver messaging that's customer focused, that helps convert, that connects with users, and very clearly and concisely positions your business so that you can close. We have a process to go through that, and we're going to do all the writing for you. Not only that, our websites have a small tool that allows you to put your Google reviews on the home page and have a reviews page. We'll do all the writing and the messaging done by us. This simple website for $4,500 is about 5 pages. You're going to have a home, a services page, an about page, a reviews page, and a contact. We're going to do all your social media and graphics. We're going to do an SEO, a search engine optimization to your website that's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, our more enhanced websites have much deeper optimization for more keywords, more services, more location pages, more niches, but this setup's still fantastic. In fact, I often forget to bring this up because what we do in a website is what most people charge heavy money to do when it comes to search engine optimization or optimizing your website to rank in Google and Bing in different search engines. Our websites are all very safe and secure and easy for you to update. We're going to help you really try and rank for one location or one niche, and then we're going to provide all the stock images and graphics. So that's our $4,500 setup. Or you can do 6 monthly payments of $833. So I charge a little bit more for us to be your bank. We do the project. It takes usually about 90 days. But what we do is we come together. We have an 11-step process. We're going to do your writing. We're going to do the designing, mock it up, get the colors, develop it, get it launched. And all of that, to do it well, has to move by our methodology. And we're busy. Luckily, we've been blessed enough to have some really great business. So as we do that, we allow 6 months of payment for the one-time upfront charge. But usually our projects take, if you look up at the top here, 60 to 120 days, depending on what's happening. So let's take a look at what one of these websites look like. I'm going to show you an accountant based out of St. George, Utah, and this is Sledge Tax and Accounting. And what you'll see here is we've got a really strong homepage that's just fantastic. We helped him create a video sales letter, which is one of the most important things that every website should have, kind of like this video here, that has the conversation with you without having to click. So I'm going to keep moving here, but check out sledgeaccounting.com. I'll have a link throughout the site. And if you notice, we have really strong messaging that conveys exactly what you do. So when we get here, we know where he does the work. It's Sledge Accounting and Tax for small business and contractors. And then he had kind of a fun saying, we'll hammer out the taxes, bookkeeping, payroll, and accounting so that you can focus on your business. As we imagery wise, he wanted to work with more contractors, small businesses, landscaping contractors, lawn care, general contractors. So we went with some imagery here. We went through, notice his branding, his logos, his colors is all very coherent. And our messaging. So we're a full service tax accounting and advising firm for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and contractors. We have 3 core buckets we wanted to hit on. Business taxes. We'll hammer out your personal and business tax returns. Bookkeeping and accounting. We'll provide bookkeeping services, payroll, and other accounting services. Then tax reduction planning. We provide year-round, aggressive tax reduction planning that really works. And we come down to this next section. We used a visual theme that I thought was kind of fun, this octagon with a color, and we kind of have these financial things with contractors. But again, we'll hammer out your accounting and tax. You deserve an accountant that doesn't settle for reactive year-end tax compliance. You deserve someone working on your behalf to help lower your taxes and solve your bookkeeping problems. We have these call to action buttons to book a consultation and call him, which are actually hooked up to the Google Analytics. When we do this, we're going to make sure that this triggers and fires into your Google Analytics, and then our more enhanced packages will go into your advertisements. But we want to make sure we provide a clear path for people to do business with you. Now, on this simple setup, we don't have an individual page for every service or every niche or every location, which means that it's not quite as powerful as what our full enhanced package is. But what we have is we're trying to cast vision for what are the types of businesses that Dylan works with. So who we serve entrepreneurs, small business owners, and contractors. And all we're doing here is we're trying to make sure that we talk about the types of businesses that he helps, because there's something about when you do B2B, when people see that you help their industries, they all go, aha, that's for me. And then they lean in and want to work with you. As we go down here, we talk about we work year-round to advance your best interests. Notice all the language is about the benefits of working, the benefits of never overpaying in taxes, never wasting time doing your own bookkeeping, and avoiding IRS problems. The biggest difference between our websites and what you're going to see from like a template-based website or somebody who hasn't done good sales copywriting is that we're trying to pique their curiosity about how we make their life better, and then show that we're credible and authoritative and that we're a good solution for them. And our writing and our bullet points are really part of that, because people skim websites. Usually what's going to happen here is people are going to come through and they're going to be like, okay, Sledge Tax and Accounting. Okay, that's me. St. George, Utah. Okay, that's me. Oh yeah, okay, well, I'll come back to that. And they're skimming through it first, and then they'll come back to it. So as we go through, we've got a little image of his core customers going to be using a skid steer or contract, grow a more profitable and scalable contracting business. That's a theme through a lot of our sites when we're doing them for accountants. We do websites for all sorts of small businesses. We happen to do a lot of accounting websites. I love the trades. I love all sorts of concrete contractors, masonry, lawn care companies, pressure washing companies, remodelers, custom home builders. That's really, we nail those. But you'll notice this is just a good example. And then what we're trying to do is we're trying to position Dylan so that people get to know him. And if you take a look at this now, this is a newer site. I don't think we have any blog posts that he's written or anything, but as you scroll through, we have a good, strong homepage that talks about the benefits, that has imagery that will connect with people, that genuinely conveys who he serves, what he does, and how to do business. And you can book a tax analysis with him really easily. So we have a strong, good homepage. Not only that, but we created a video sales letter, which we will watch in just a second, but we also have an about page. In the about page, we're trying to connect. We're still trying to speak benefits and how we work with them, but we're also trying to be concise. Really, your website should always talk about your customer. So we make a big difference in business. 8 hours a week, our customers experience about 8, again, benefits, how much time you'll save them, how much a month that translates to, and how much a year that translates to. This is an image of the area where he actually is headquartered in. And then we have the video sales letter again. As we go up to reviews, what we have is just a simple tool to show off his Google reviews. It automatically pulls Google reviews, Facebook reviews. He's a newer business, so he doesn't have a ton of them here, but he's been delivering great results for his clients. And then we also have a pricing page. And this is something we do for our accounting clients. I have a coaching video and a program, really. It's a $500 course, but if you do a website with us, I give it to you for free. And what we're trying to do is we are trying to position and provide a positioning tool that you can use with your clients to show off pricing. So a lot of times our basic website will have this. Again, you never want to just show pricing. What you're trying to do is to layer in value, because minus a value interpreter, all negotiations deteriorate to pricing. And we need to make sure that we frame up your value propositions as much as possible without wasting their time before we show pricing. So this is a good example. Never overpay in taxes. Again, we're hitting the main things. Reduce taxes, keep the bookkeeping done, never waste time in it, and avoid problems. We talk a little bit about how much in tax we anticipate them saving. We try to frame up this saving staff time, which is huge. And then last, we have a framing tool for pricing. So again, our simple process or our simple website, we've got a home, about, reviews, pricing. Then we'll have a blog system in here so that as you write, and he doesn't have any right now, as he continues to write blogs, he'll be able to get those to rank. And blogging tools are really around so that you can rank in keywords that you can attract and enter. You want to create resources that solve queries. You really want to use them as a positioning tool to show that you're authoritative, that you're trustworthy, that you're credible. So that's our simple website, folks. And we know that you'll absolutely love our work. When you come in here, make sure that you head to our work system here. And I'd encourage you to take a look at all the website that we've built. We're proud of our work. I think we just got our first 3-star review, and really, we're pretty proud of the work that we did for them. Otherwise, we've got over 104 5-star Google reviews. And that's because when we're working with you, we seek to be trustworthy, competent, enjoyable, and rigorous. And if I were to go in here, we've built a really cool little team. So come in, go to our work, hit on the websites we've built, and then you can scroll through and take a look at the fantastic websites we've been able to build. We're really proud of everything our team has built. And here's who we are. If you head to our About page, you're going to see that it's myself, Heather. These are my 4 kids from last year. They're bigger this year. Our values are to be trustworthy, competent, enjoyable, and rigorous. I could give you a long speech about each of these. Myself, Heather, she runs our operations. We've got our full-time videographer for our local video clients. We love doing video, either here in our studio, in our home office in Lakeville, or on site. I've got Krista, one of our writers, David, our full-time designer, Daniel, another designer that works with us, Jesse, a writer. And then we have Jenny and now Brady, 2 other writers and messaging people that help us. So we'd be delighted to help you out. If you book a consultation with us, so when you come in here, I'm going to make it my mission to try and act as though if I were you, how would I absolutely accomplish this whole feat of moving people through from curiosity to enlightenment to commitment? How do we take strangers, turn them into visitors on your website, turn them into leads and into customers? And ultimately what we end up doing is helping you build a high converting website, generate traffic and market share, become a dominant player in the search engines. And as you scroll down here on our approach page, here's our approach to a high converting website. Here's our primary advertising systems. And then here's some real talk about what it takes for SEO versus paid advertising. Good luck. God bless. Book a consultation with us. We'll treat you right. We have an 11-step process to get it done, 60 to 120 days, but that's our $4,500 setup. Again, our whole mantra is let's do a great setup. Let's pour your resources into production and sales moving forward, and we will deliver a fantastic website. Good luck. God bless.